What's up everyone, this is Impact Easy and welcome to another playthrough of Rising Lords. This series we're actually going to be increasing the difficulty like I said I was going to in the last series that we played. Sasha mentioned in the comments, thank you for that I said I was going to increase the difficulty because we weren't really having a challenge with the AI, and I never ended up doing that when I started up the game. So I do apologize for that, so we're going to be double checking and triple checking this time to make sure that we're definitely going to make the game a little bit harder. And that makes sense because even in our last playthrough, it was the same thing. We kind of steamrolled over the AI. They weren't much of a challenge, so we're going to change it this time. Also, I wanted to say thank you for everyone who's supporting this series and this channel. All the comments, likes, and even people who just take the time out of their day to watch the video. It really does mean a lot for such a small channel like mine. And last thing I wanted to say was, with people's comments, I just wanted you guys to know that I upload these videos in blocks, about 4 to 5 videos at a time. So if you guys comment on a video pointing out something that I'm not doing correctly, or just giving me optimization tips for how to play the game, know that I am reading those and I am storing them in the old memory bank. But if I don't implement them right away into the series, it's probably because that is just part of the block of videos that I uploaded, and I won't really be able to right away. With me working full-time and me doing this on my limited spare time, uploading videos, I don't really have time to do a video every day or take your feedback day by day. So do know I do appreciate the comments, and I do not take them lightly. So let's start this up. I already changed the the enemy lords. So for us, I gave him the longbow, +1 range, so that will replace our archers. We have earlier revolt risks, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. And cheap ends, which I don't really use ends that much. Our livestock increase of 20%, which also doesn't really help us that much because I don't really ever get my livestock to 100%. I'm too busy eating them or sharing them for wool. So that's not really, the only thing I really liked about this was the +1 range for our archers. Or longbowmen, I guess they'll be now. And I gave him this for 25% more damage for our general unit, but he'll also receive 25% more damage. But with him in the back ranks, with putting him on an archer unit, hopefully he's not receiving too much damage. So hopefully that will help him out. Here, I always have to rename these guys. It won't save the names if I do it and then back out. So we have... Oh, hold on. Sorry. Princess Leia. I hope Disney doesn't come knocking down my door for royalties for naming her this. I just made her gave her the haircut and made her look as close as possible as I could to Princess Leia. I gave her Revolt Threshold lowered by 10 and Inspiring for her troops +2. Or morale, sorry. Over here I have Lord Steed. And kind of a silly name, but he is the cavalry expert. I kept him with this, so he has +1 wedge, cheap church, great capital +1, wheat, and he gets the French noble knights +10 morale, double upkeep. And also we gave him the lance, which is +1 charge skill, XP boost, and upkeep decrease for his cavalry. And I'm kind of wondering if he'll actually specialize raising cavalry in his armies with these specialized skills. I highly doubt it, but it'll be interesting to see if the AI is smart enough to do that. And over here I have the inspiring name of Lord Rob, and he will have general unit does 10 more damage, and all his units will have +5 morale. And I did change the difficulty, so we're on strong. There is very strong, but let's take this one step at a time. I don't want to get... I haven't played on very strong, even on my off time, or off screen, so that we'll just play on strong for now. I need to get a little bit more familiar with the game before we head up the difficulty. And I just gave them different personalities. I don't want to raise or put them on passive or beginner. Prosperity might be okay, but let's keep them on knightly, and Lord Steed can be aggressive. So change these to medium. Battle timer, no. I'm going to change victory to just conquest. I don't like the economic victory. We did surpass it in one playthrough, but it never triggered. So I don't know if that's a bug or why that didn't give us the victory, even though we surpassed the gold requirements for that. And it also gave me the notification that one of the enemy lords was close to it. So I don't know if they'll be able to get it and not us. So just in case that's some sort of bug, we'll just put it on conquest. All right, I think we're ready to go. Oh, wait, we had to change our map. Good grief. So we're going to play on, drum roll please, Hungary, right here. So it's a smaller map, it only has 11 regions. But I wanted to play a series where we're pretty close to the enemy lords. I think it's going to make the game a lot harder, where we won't be able to swallow up huge swaths of land before we meet the enemy. And by then we're usually pretty strong, so we'll be pretty close to enemy lords. Also, I was going to mention, if you guys want me to play on one of these 4 region maps, just let me know in the comments. I don't think it would be a very long series, considering it's only 4 regions. I've never actually played on one of these maps, even in my off time. But, yeah, we could do that if you guys want to. Just let me know. So let's go back to Hungary and start this up. And I have played a game or two on Strong, off screen, and what I've noticed is I want to make an alliance. I don't want to expand. Well, we'll see what the AI does, but usually what happens with me is that I'll expand in regions close to enemy lords, and even when I'm at peace with them, they'll still come in and capture the region. And I don't have a strong enough army or enough peasants to create 2 armies to defend both borders from both enemy lords. So what I'm planning on doing is making an alliance with either Rob or... who is this? This is Steed, is it not? Yeah. So either Rob or Steed, and then making sure one of our borders is protected by an ally, and then just kind of expanding whatever way the enemy is. What I would like is to check, let's see what we have first here, because that will dictate where we're going to want to expand. So I don't see an iron mine. We have a quarry, lumberyard, and we have a tile we can clear out for wheat, which is nice. Coming off of England, wheat was almost a luxury resource on that map. Okay, so let's get the... this needs to be cleared up by winter. So let's get 2 people working on that. And we need a smith going here, definitely. So let's get the smith up and running as quick as possible. Get our rations. We'll leave our tithe at quarter, just so we can get our happiness up, considering we're going to have to worry about revolt risks once we actually do raise an army. And let's eat our cows. I guess we could eat both. So usually it would be 550 total sheep, and now we have 660. So actually a quite significant bump there. What was that, 20% increase it was? But again, I never really hit the maximum. But we'll see, maybe we will now. Okay, what's south of us? I'm not seeing an iron mine here, which is what I want. This is kind of a 1, 2, 3. They have 4 workable food tiles, so that's actually a pretty decent region. This would be a good place to raise cavalry. Alright, what's to the west of us? Okay, we got a workable wheat tile there. Ooh, the iron mine, okay. So we definitely want to be expanding east, which means we want to expand south too, but this region I think is more important with the iron mine. So with that said, let's kind of make contact with Steed here and see if he wants to become friends. I wish these would be implemented into the game to make easy access with diplomacy. I'm assuming that's what they're for. Quick diplomacy actions. But they're not in the game just yet. It looks like there's room for even one more. And I mentioned that in a previous series where it would be really nice if there'd be more AIs involved. Somebody said in the comments like 7 or 12. I think 12 might be too much. Well, depending on the map, but 7 I think would be a good number for this. Okay, so Steed, let's see if he even likes us. Okay, good. That is a good sign. Sometimes they're very stubborn. Trade? No, he's not interested in a trade yet. What about an alliance? No. Okay, so let's praise him. We could give him a gift. What does he want? 400 gold. Oh, he wants dark beer. Alright, so we don't have access to the merchant to buy beer, so let's just praise him for now. And that should help with relations. I'm hoping he doesn't come north. The AI, they already have armies raised, which is kind of it really sucks because I really don't want to raise an army and pull away my peasants. I want to get this stuff built, especially this wheat tile. So I think we're just going to have to hold fast and hope that Lord Rob doesn't move towards us. Because I really want that iron mine. He has 3 options. He can come here, or here, or here. So let's just hope he doesn't pick the one that we want. And even if he does, I mean, we'll just take it from him without too much hassle. Okay, I think we're good to end the turn here. We don't have a merchant. Okay. Okay, so it looks like he actually is coming to where we don't want him to go. Exactly where he had 3 options, and too bad he's not going south to meet Leia. We have beer. How much beer did he want? 10? I'll just buy 10. I can't give him a gift. Yeah. I can't even give him a gift. I wonder why. I guess because we praised him. You can only do one of those. We'll check next turn. I didn't know there was a delay on diplomatic... What would that be? Diplomatic relations? Now, I can actually buy some stuff. Or sell some stuff here. Because we don't need all this stone. So let's sell like 150 of it. We only need stone to build the smith. I mean, for now anyways. We'll sell 180 of it. And then also, let's sell some wool, because we're not going to need that anyways for a while. We'll sell 70 of it. Because we do need wool for buildings. I just can't remember which ones. And that will give us 472 gold. I don't know if I want to spend my money on anything in here. It's too expensive for early game, for anything that I would want. I mean, 24 gold for one ranged unit equipment. Like, that's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty steep, let's be honest. I mean, it's as much as a piece of heavy armor. And I want to keep my gold so I have enough to raise an army. Need to get somebody in this lumberyard. Alright, so I'm going to pull 2 people out of here because we don't need them. That doesn't need to be done till winter. I'm going to put the rest of them in here to finish it for the next turn. And I need to get somebody in this lumberyard quickly. But we should get a new peasant next round. Oh, that sucks he's coming over here. Of course, though, eh? It's just... They want that iron mine as much as we do. We'll just have to take it from him. Alright, next turn. It's kind of... I don't like the idea of losing all this land to enemy lords. What, are you going to come over here? Don't even think about it. What kind of army does he have? He has a tiny army. I could actually take that from him right now. It'd be easier to fight him now than it would be to actually take it from that neutral region. Wonder if he's gonna be stupid enough to come over here. Okay, so we can give. Let's see if he wants a trade agreement. No, he still doesn't want one. So let's give him a gift. All right. He just doesn't want anything. Well, at least we got peace with him. We're building relations. That's the main thing. Okay, now we need to get some people in here. Not yet. We don't need anyone in there just yet. Let's get 2 people in there. Yeah, that seems good. Let's build up some ranged weapons. But we also need to start thinking about a dwelling. Even though we don't have enough lumber for it. And we didn't... I don't think we got a peasant that turn either. I'm going to put somebody in here, and then we can just put 4 in next turn instead of 5. I don't think I did this optimally. But I need some ranged weapons, though. Get this stack going as big as we can, as quickly as we can. Alright. Next turn. Let's see what Rob does. See if he wants to come over here and threaten our border. I think it would be a silly move if he did. I mean, with such a small army. Yeah, he didn't come over. Okay, so we need to get this done. So we need 4 people in here. So we'll just pull 1 from each. Could actually pull... Now we'll keep you in there. I don't want to lose a peasant next turn. But we're not... Like, what's our growth? We're actually going to grow. Wow. Usually wintertime you either stalemate or lose somebody. Okay, let's build that. And then let's switch this to heavy armor. So we can get a little bit extra swordsman. And then we'll kind of use up our iron for... Because we don't need it for anything else. At least here. Any building that needs it, we're not going to build. Yeah, the smith is the only one, so we're good. We can use up our iron right now. Alright, now that you've drank our beer that we've so graciously sent over, you still don't want any sort of relations. Well, at least he's not coming up here. He's moving that way. Which means you can come off here and work that. Because we're building... We don't need as much lumber coming in if we're not building ranged weapons. Come on, man. Give me a break. What kind of army does he have over here? It's still tiny. And he is building something. Let's see if he actually clears this out. Oh, he did. Okay. Well, that saves us from doing it. Alright, so the wasteland's cleared, so we need 3 people in here. We have a merchant back. We could do one more round of heavy armor, and then we'll switch to swords. Let's get this done next turn. Come on, dude. Seriously. Open borders? Oh, I don't think I... He doesn't want open borders. Alright, well, we're... There's no, At least we're improving relations, I guess. He just doesn't want anything. Maybe we're too weak. Maybe he doesn't think we're a strong enough ally. We'll have to conquer a region, see what he says. I could go half tithe now. Now that our happiness is pretty high. It's going to plummet once we raise an army, though. Alright, so we need to actually build another dwelling. If we can afford it. Yeah, we can't. Okay, let's switch this out to swords. Let's get that somebody in there, and I guess I could just put you in there. Let's get much lumber as we possibly can get, because we need, yeah, that'll definitely be enough for one turn. So he has an army. That won't be tiny once we attack it. He will raise an army if we even threaten his border. Sweet, cats are fighting. Perfect. They just won't get along. Okay, here we go, finally. Come on. No, okay, we'll trade agreement. We don't want to send some flowers and herbs. Yeah, we don't want to send that right away. Alright, well, we got the trade agreement. At least he's... I think he just accepted that because he's sick of our constant asking. If I go to half ration, our health and happiness will go down. I actually need to build a bathhouse. But we need even more lumber for that. We'll see what happens. I can't do half rations. We're going to lose way too much health. So I guess we'll just continue here. I could pull you off. Well, I can't build it anyway, so I don't have enough lumber. Alright. Well, at least the enemy lords aren't really expanding that quickly. They took over the one region. Oh, good. Rob's left. That's not a big deal. Yeah, so at least they haven't kept expanding. They took their one region and they kind of teetered out, so that's good. We're kind of still just staying in our own region and trying to grow as quick as we can. Do I have enough for the bathhouse? No. I don't want to wait another turn. We'll have to wait on the bathhouse. We're going to build a dwelling instead. And let's get 2 people in on that. Or sorry, 4. That'll be done in one turn. Because we're past our... We're even growing still. So I want to get those dwellings done as quick as possible. Open borders, at least? Nope. Yeah, he doesn't want an alliance. I'm guessing that it's because we haven't captured a region yet. It would be nice to see like a little tooltip here on what he likes and what he doesn't like. Well, even with these guys here. Like reason for alliance too smaller. Like EU4 does. Some sort of more information to see why they like you and why they don't like you. They're not working this tile yet. I mean, yeah, they're working the iron mine, which is probably what I'd be doing too. Alright, let's end the turn, I guess. We could put this on normal tithe. No. I want to get that at 100 before we... I mean, yes, it is at 92. I want to make sure we are as happy as we can be before we raise an army. And that almost rhymed. Okay, next round. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna probably lose... Oh, we're still... Arrow's going down, but it says we're gonna have a surplus of population. Okay. Well, in that case, let's get some people in the lumberyard. We're doing good on our livestock. I need to get a bathhouse going. How much lumber do I need for that? 400. Okay. We have to put him in here. That's not going to be enough. It's like... Yeah, it's not... It will be like... We'll be almost there. Also, how much is it going to cost? Okay, 240 gold. Alright. Well, at least we got our heavy armor up for when we do raise an army. Looks like Rob's raised something here. Just a few. That shouldn't be a problem. We could go to normal tithe. Still get some happiness. Alright. Let's do diplomacy. Open borders, maybe? You'll like? No. Almost canceled the trade agreement. Yeah, he doesn't want that either. Alright, next round. We're getting close to raising an army. That's for sure. Let's get the bathhouse built, and then we'll raise an army. Because I want to get my health up. Our health is... I mean, it's not good. We're at 22 right now. Okay, so Rob is threatening our border. Food, okay. Really, man? You want to come over here and threaten my border with an army of a few? I think we lost somebody, yeah. Ooh, an alliance, yes. I will take that. Is it a power move on your part that you had to ask me? You wouldn't just accept my offers? Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do with him. Alright, well, I guess we need to raise an army. Okay, good. We don't need all this. Actually, it won't hurt our happiness too much. And I think our gold is the reason why we can't raise a big enough... we can't raise a full army here because of our gold. but we will still. Let's get our meat shields. The unfortunate souls of the one stack peasant army. And let's put this down to, let's put it down to 200. I mean, his army isn't that big, and I don't want to blow through all my peasants. All right. So, take aim. Let's get, we can't afford 2 decoys. I would rather have decoys over first strike, I think. Why do we have this? Did we buy this? I don't remember clicking on that. Interesting. Did I click on that? I don't know. If I did, I didn't mean to. That sucks. Because I just wasted XP. I'd rather have a... No, let's get another one of these, because usually you waste one on an enemy lord that has that... What is it? This, yeah. Shields up. They like to put that on their enemy lords. See, I like to take this one to put it on my archer unit with my enemy lord. Alright, well that's all we can muster for now. Okay. We should be fine with this. I hope. You want to come over here? Come on in. Maybe I'll even meet you. Let's let him come to us. How much food are we eating? 41? Alright. And let's see what kind of damage we did to our population. Well, we can build our bathhouse. No, we can't, because we had to spend money to raise an army. Thanks, Rob. Thanks a lot. But we will be able to... Where is it? Here it is. So 240. Yeah, we'll have a... Yeah, we'll have enough next turn. Alright, good. At least we have a friend in our corner. Makes me feel a little bit better. Let's end the turn and see what Rob has in store for us. I guess it's good that... Oh, I don't want our garrison in. It's going to take away our meat shields. Because it's going to merge the two armies together. There's nothing else. I can't do anything about it. It's one thing when your garrison unit comes into the battle with you on your own territory. See, it just merged all of our peasants together. We do have cavalry. Not that I'm a big fan of it. But maybe we can put it to use. They're right on the city limit here. Which is kind of good, because we can get our people inside of the town for protection. So let's get our archers... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have a range of 4 with these longbowmen instead of 3. 3, 4. So we'll be able to attack pretty much anywhere on the front lines if I put him here. And then I'll put... I almost want to... Okay, let's put you here. I would much rather... I can't put him here, can I? I don't know if I really want to. Are you going to place any units? There. Let's put him in the quarry. Ooh, that's a pretty decent stack. Okay. Let's get you inside of this. And we'll bring our cavalry down. Let's bring him right over here, and then we'll flank alongside. Luckily, his swordsmen is the bigger stack. Okay, good. We have a decoy card, which we are going to put on our swordsman. Alright, I don't think we can attack him, yeah. So we could actually put him down here to get him a little bit closer. At least we got our cards down. Ah, damn it. It's a waste of a decoy. Let's attack him through the forest. Alright, we'll put these guys... Excuse me. We'll put these guys on the hill, I think, or bring them around. I think I'm going to bring them right around. Our archers aren't going to go first, unfortunately. I almost want to swap these guys out. I would much rather our peasants take the damage instead of him, instead of our swordsmen. I'm going to put him right here. And then the swordsman's kind of forced to attack our peasants there. He's probably got decoy or something stupid. First strike. It shouldn't do any damage. Oh, he's just going to stand there. Okay, good. I'll take that. You're just going to stay here. Wait. Didn't his... Oh my god, he just smashed our spearman. Jesus. And this... Oh, now I got him. No, we'll be fine. This isn't going to do any damage. Oh, okay. So he doesn't have that card on. Good. Let's get you up here. Actually, let's get you over here. Let's get you protecting the king. And... let's get you on. I should have... My mistake here. I should have looked on who was going first on turn 2. I didn't put this card on, and I should have. But we did pretty good damage. We're actually going to retreat these peasants up to this hill so they don't take damage. We're going to keep you here. Let's actually put this card on now that we're... So that card makes him... I just noticed that. I was kind of wondering... I always noticed that it said -3 initiative or whatever it was. So when you put that card on, it puts him in the back of the order. Which kind of sucks. But it didn't matter because he was... It didn't matter in this case. He was already going second last or third last. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's where I want you to attack. Yeah, just stay right there. We can attack this because it's just a garrison. And I'm assuming that this should be the end of him here. Good. So I think we did pretty well. Where did we lose the most units? There, peasants. Yeah, our peasants, he was a garrison, so he'll get his strength back without any cost to our manpower, I think. I'll have to check that. Alright. That stack of 100 and... was it 150? Whatever his swordsman stack was pretty significant. And he has another tiny army here. That's the same guy. He has a small army. So he wants peace now, and I'm not going to accept that because I want that iron mine. And he can still attack me even if we're at peace. He will not stop until we're actually allied together. I can't tell you how many times I've had peace with an enemy lord, and they'll still just come into your your region and take it over from you. Alright, well, with that battle, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed the series, and I hope you guys come back for the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to everyone later. Have a good day. Bye for now.